Okay, you read the title of the video. I'm not bluffing.
Good, how are you? Just want to return this. Yes.
So I know this is kind of a heated debate. I'm not sure if it is currently, but it was when this was first revealed. Because you have the side of, oh, this will be different because it's college football, and then you have the, it's just going to be fucking Madden. And those two just kept clashing with each other. But I think what a lot of people don't get is the people that were saying, oh, it's just going to be Madden, weren't hoping it was going to be Madden. They were just saying, well, it's fucking EA. What do you think? And I'm here to tell you, yeah, it's fucking EA. What do you think? So, why did I return it? After 2 days. Is that giving it enough time? Yeah, because I experienced everything there really was to offer. So, yeah, I gave it enough time. But before I even get into that, I just want to tell you a quick story. And I think this story is something you need to get a perspective about how I feel about these games. So, about like 2 years ago, I go into a GameStop, and I'm the only person in this GameStop aside from the one guy who was working. And it's about this like skinny teenager looking guy. And so, right on the screen was Madden 23, I'm pretty sure it was. And he was like, oh, do you want to pre-order this? And I was like, no, I already have Madden 22. And he's like, well, this one's different. And I looked this motherfucker in the eyes and I said, no, it's fucking not. And I kid you not, this man straightened up his fictional tie, cocked his brow, and said, listen here, you motherfucker. Well, he didn't say that, but you gotta give some effect. This one is different because they improved the running game, and also they made improvements to the dynasty mode, and also, and I was like, who fucking cares? It's the same fucking game. Why would I pay an extra $60, or at that time, I think it was $70, on a game where I already had the previous version? Oh, an updated roster, oh boy! So that's pretty much how I feel. It's the same game. Now listen, this is coming from the guy that has bought New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. U, and I will tell you exactly how each one of them is different, but I will still say it's the exact same fucking game. You get it because you like it, right? If you don't like it, you don't get it. Like, that's just kind of how it is. If you have one, you don't really need the other. We gotta talk about the biggest difference, the whole reason people care, because this isn't NFL, this is college. Woo, college, woohoo! I'm not gonna lie, I bought into the hype. That's why I bought it when it came out, because I was suckered in, right? I saw all the trailers. I was like, oh, look, there's in Penn State. They're standing there, they're yelling, we are Penn State, as they run out of the tunnel. It's just like the game. How about when in Florida, they touch the head of the gator, or they touch the rock in West Virginia, right? They do all these traditions. And that's when you realize, oh, I get it. They slapped a nice, beautiful coat of paint on the same piece of shit. That's all it is. And I hate to say it. And I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, that's not true. It's true. It really is true. If you don't really care about Madden, you're not gonna really care about this, other than the fact, yay, it's my favorite college team. So like, okay, my team's Penn State. Ignore that. So, what can I do, right? Okay, I can play a home game at Penn State, and you start it up, and the cutscene shows, and it's everything that I've seen in an actual game. And I'm like, that's great. And then you get into the actual game itself, and it's Madden. And I'm sure a bunch of losers will get into, like, the technical side of things where they say, they actually changed how you kick field goals, so it's much worse. And there's the whole thing about stadium atmosphere, which, yeah, it's cute for a little bit, but then after a while you kind of, like, get it. And then you're like, okay, they've added, like, small tweaks, but it's still Madden. And so then there's the, well, what did you expect? You're playing a football game. And I'll tell you exactly what I expected, and that was the lies. People are, like, lying online. And I say people because this wasn't EA showing this. This is genuine, like, I'd see this on social media, where they're like, you can DM people and have conversations, and it's like you're actually living a college life. No, you're fucking not. Not at all. The most intricate thing that I saw was someone was like, hey, I tend to sleep past my alarm, and I could choose to either wake him up or don't wake him up, and if I don't wake him up, he might hate me, but he might also get in trouble, and I would take his spot as a starter. Wow. Ooh. I don't know, I was expecting something more like a story, which I know is taboo for football games, because God forbid there's a story, God forbid there's a reason to want to keep playing next week. And I think that's my problem. I don't have a reason to keep playing. So if you look at the two modes, there's either you take a team from shit to good, or you make a character from shit to good, and that's it. That's your only satisfaction. You could say, well, what else do you need? How about a little bit more reasoning? How about a little bit more, oh, other than my player character is started as a walk-on and is now the best, how about more, what's his struggles? What does he go through on a daily basis? I know that just sounds like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do the practice mode every day? It's the same fucking training drills. That's fucking boring. But I digress. I kind of like skipped into the meat and bones of things. Let's actually dissect the modes, okay? It's the modes. Dynasty mode, I don't care. So like Dynasty mode is better if you are really technical about football and college, and it's like, that's great and all. I just don't care. I think the problem for me is, like I said, I'm more of a story and a plot. So like if I'm a coach, I don't want to just see a bunch of statistics, a bunch of, oh, but what you have to do is recruit players for next year. I want to like learn about the players. Like I genuinely want more interaction. I want to like be able to take these players out to dinner, you know, persuade them to join my team, rather than just see a list of like, A, it's his hometown, B, he likes the color red, C, I don't know. It's really tough because this argument is like so subjective, and I think that's just the meat and bones of it. Because if you like it, you like it. Like if that's how you want to play it, then perfect. That's why you probably like it. You like college? Great. You like statistics and whatnot? Alright. You like Madden? Fuck, there you go. It's a 10 out of 10 for you. But for someone who's not like Mr. I play Madden every day, go Ultimate Team, woo, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna look forward to? Like, it's just not anything that I'm like craving. For example, anyone who is anyone will tell you that the very best single-player mode you could do in the Super Smash Bros. Series is the Subspace Emissary. Smash Bros. Ultimate has that Spirit mode, and yeah, it's kind of cool that you can walk around a board and like, you'll see spirits, and instead of actually fighting whatever character it is, it's whatever character's in the game, but this time he's wearing his like red outfit, because it kind of looks like him, right? But what are you doing? You're just playing Smash modes, like, one after the other. And sure, they make some changes, like this one, the weight is on, so everyone's heavy, and this one, the guy moves really fast. Ooh, you gotta beat him, right? But that's still what you're doing. So if you're not a fan of just, like, regular battles, it's gonna be kind of boring. Whereas you can still play Subspace Emissary, and it'll just feel like its own game. Even if you're not even a huge Smash player, you can still enjoy the like level sections from that mode. That's why it works out super well. And then you try out these characters, you unlock them, you have a reason to play like the actual mode, right? Whereas in Madden, sorry, college football 25, it's still just one after the other you play a game. Sure, you can do the practice, sure, you can build up your like fake ass skill tree, but at the end of the day, you're just playing a game, and then you play a game, and then you play a game. Okay, now I want to get into one that really, really, really irked me, and that was the create a player, because I thought that would have been the coolest thing. Like, sure, I'm sure everyone wants to be a head coach. Ooh, wow, I took Rice up to the final. Ha! But for me, I was like, I want to make my guy and have him go through a college experience. I went to an art school. I didn't fucking have a college experience, so this was supposed to be my substitute. I didn't get that. Didn't get it at all. You could say, what were you expecting? Well, you showed me the fucking text messages. That. Like, okay, you can DM players, you can DM, like, random people, but most of them, it's just, like, my offensive coordinator's like, hey, great to have you, we're so glad you're here, how would you like to respond to him? Would you like to say, I'm glad to be here too? Or would you like to tell him, suck my balls? It's literally kind of like one of those meat and fuck games where the option is, oh, I'm glad to be here with you, and the other one is, show me your tits. But this, I think, was probably the stupidest part. So I get it. I chose a quarterback, so clearly I'm the quarterback. When I played my very first game, all they did was run the fucking football. I couldn't do anything. So the whole time, I would just look at the play. Oh, it's a running play. Okay, I hand it off. Next one, it's another running play. All right, I just hand it off. I look at the next play. It's another fucking... I chose Auburn. Are they like... Is this the most running school ever? When did it turn into fucking Wisconsin? So then half the game I'm not even playing. My total stats was like, oh, you were like 8 for 10 passing completions. And I'm like, I could only throw 10? That fucker ran for 500 yards. So then what do you think I tried doing? Okay, I'll make myself the running back. But this time I changed it. Last time I chose the like, oh, coming in as a 5-star. This time I was like, all right, let me try the very like, go in as a 1-star. So I make my character, and then what do I find out? Oh, I don't get to start. Well, clearly. But then I'm like, wait, what do I do? So like, I can do the practices. I can build up my affinity with like players and coaching staff. And then I sim the next week, I don't play. And I sim the next week, and I don't play. And I sim the next week, and I'm like, this is so fucking boring. Sure, I could like build up my, my resume. Sure, I could like join a shit school, do really well with them, and then transfer over to a school I actually care about. But why? It's not worth it. Just like, what do I get out of it? That's what I'm saying. Like, other than the go me, I started from nothing and I'm something. Like, there's no sense of accomplishment. There's no story. We're back to the story again. There's no story. I know that there's those like fucking no lives that'll just keep playing Fortnite over and over and over and over and over again. And so I'm sure they have no idea what I bet they think I'm the weird one for thinking this. But like, that's just not who I am. I need a reason to keep playing. Like, no one says, I want to play a role-playing game because I just love turn-based battles. No, you want to experience the story. And that's just kind of how I feel with Madden. Unless there's creativity involved. This pissed me off the most, where I had to fucking return the game. Team Builder. Madden 12 had it. Madden 13 didn't. Fast forward up until like now. Now you can like essentially create your own team, and it's great. You have so much customizable freedom. You go online, you can like upload a PNG. They tell you make sure it's nothing copyrighted, and you hit OK, and then you import something copyrighted. That's exactly what I did. My girlfriend was watching me play, and she loves Monster High. She likes to collect the dolls. So I was like, okay, what if I make like a Monster High team? Well, it'll be like Monster U, except not like the Disney version. So I spent all this time creating it. Like, I get the logos, and I make the team, and the field, and the players, right? And it's like, oh, we're having fun making it. And so then I import it, and I think, oh, you know what'd be fun? To do Dynasty mode is this, right? Where I get to be the coach, and guess where I'm going? I didn't get to fucking do Dynasty mode. Why? Because for whatever godforsaken reason, I needed the fucking PS Plus. Why? Okay, so I get the whole point about paying for online. Yeah, it's a total scam that no one's gonna question, but I get it. But I'm not playing this online. Did I need to go online to make it? Yeah, but not through PlayStation's servers. I did it on my computer, and then when I signed into like EA whatever on my PlayStation, it like just transfers over, so there shouldn't be an issue. But for whatever reason, you can only play it on a cloud server. Why? I can play a normal matchup. It's not even like my team's not there. My team is clearly there, because I can just play a simple fucking exhibition match with Monster High versus Alabama and lose 52-0. But why can't I do a Dynasty like that? So then what are you going to say? Oh, well, just get PS Plus. No! Now we've reached the end of the video pretty much, because I don't really have anything else to say. I guess if I have to say one more thing, it's again, this is completely subjective. But at the same time, I'm right, okay? This is like Madden. Stop pretending like it's not like Madden. If you like it because you like college football and you like the mechanics of Madden, then great. But don't show the fucking trailer where it's just the cutscenes of every home team and be like, see, it's different. No, it's fucking not. It's just not. Don't even fucking lie. And then you get in and you play the exact same game and you rage online and you do the Ultimate Team. Who fucking cares about Ultimate Team? I don't like ending things on a negative note. Mostly just because I'm mostly a negative guy. So we're going to end things on a positive note. And that's when I went to return this at Costco, I discovered this.
It says $30.
$30?
There's a $30 coupon.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
So I'll let you know if I pick up College Football 25. What a stupid fucking name. That is a terrible... Why have an NCAA? What was wrong with that?